TWILY versus Kasane. Starting off with PCO, TWILY deciding to take that mini there, I assume. But Kasane deciding to upstack more. Probably a little bit of greed, but oh, really found a clean way out there, taking TWILY off guard. Oh, TWILY starting with SDPC. Kasane finding, I assume, an all clear there. Found a way out. And TWILY with a little bit of all spin action, breaking their surge for defense there. Trying to stack up, maybe waiting, I assume. Yep, waiting. Trying to cancel out Kasane's attack. Kasane setting up that STSD into an all spin continuation. Now building up another surge. Yeah, STSD again. But TWILY finding the survival. Playing relatively slow here. Probably being careful against Kasane. But still, Kasane still haven't found the pressure to top out TWILY yet. At least not yet. But TWILY being on the surge deficit right now. Oh, set up a good defense, and it was enough to cancel and tank the clean. TWILY in a relatively clean position. Both players are actually in the relatively clean position. Kasane finding that donation here, and TWILY building up their all spin attacks cleanly, but still finding a cancel and a survival. Still playing relatively slow. Actually reflecting their stats. Down stacking there, but pushed up once more by Kasane's immense pressure. But still finding the survival and down stack. Stacking really well, really cleanly, trying not to get caught off guard by Kasane's attack. Yeah, still finding a relatively good stack there. Oh, still taking that TSS. Taking that quick defense. Sending over a little bit of cheese on Kasane Teto's side. Still, Kasane is really clean here, but the stack was spiky in a way. TWILY going over 1 APP there. Really reflecting their stats. TWILY taking that SZ spin. Again, SZ spin double. And breaking their surge into downstack. Oh, that's a Z spin into TSD, but Kasane have this ammunitions on their side. Oh, using that TSS, trying to get extra surge out on Kasane Teto's side, but really pressured here by TWILY, even despite the speed difference. TWILY's timing this really well, trying to make sure they're not caught off guard. Play over 1 APP and Kasane trying to find a way out, and find it they were. Find it they were. Yep. And unfortunately not enough. TWILY's doing really well, leveraging their slow speed, but by utilizing really clean stacking, we're able to pressure out Kasane. And all these all spins as well. Yeah, bursting a little there, trying to hold themselves, trying to pull themselves together, and still finding a relatively clean way out. Kasane trying to pressure them, still finding it. TWILY trying to make sure they're not overcommitting, but caught off guard by Kasane's really big pressure there, going over 1 APP as well, 200 APM. Both sides starting with TKI, but TWILY deciding to go with some all spins. Oh, breaking that early, trying to catch Kasane off guard, but Kasane now having all the clean in the world. Oh, misdropping the Z there, but TWILY not. TWILY's just building on their surge here. Into TST. Still having to break their surge there, probably trying to find a cleaner stack. But Kasane building this surge, and without even breaking their surge, they still managed to top out TWILY. Both sides taking the TSS, cancels each other out. But Kasane doing a little bit of all spin, trying to build their surge here. TWILY as well. Oh, quite building up those all spin, but Kasane being on the faster side, managing to find relatively lean all spin as well, but having to break there, both sides having to break, trying to find a cleaner way out, cleaner stack, a better position. Kasane sending a few cheese over to TWILY's side, but TWILY cancels out plenty of it. And even managed to like get a good double TSD there. Kasane building on top of that, getting the quad in before taking the Z spin, but now down on their board, not being able to tuck that Z down, but still finding a donation afterward. But TWILY finding the pressure right in time. Neck and neck. 3-3 right now. TWILY's utilizing a lot of timing against Kasane Tech here, but Kasane's having that speed advantage, able to like provide them a fast way out when need be. Unfortunately, their stacking is not quite clean here. Found a quad there for survival, but having to deal with this cheese on their board. Found the way out, and TWILY not having the pressure. Now on the defensive. TWILY having to slow down in time there, trying to cancel, trying to properly defend themselves here. Building up on that quad. Found an all spin before down stacking into another quad there. But Kasane still trying to pressure TWILY here, being mostly on the offensive. But TWILY misdrop. Found a down stack still. TWILY managed to break open their well there. Oh, found a down stack, but not enough. Wasn't enough. The sun is sped up by the end there. Finding the pressure just in time. While he's starting with this DPC there, and Kasane, I assume, starting with PCO. Oh, found this clean TSS. Broke their surge there, but found it much more cleaner than before. And TWILY have this pressure. Broke their surge and sending these attacks one after another. Yeah, it's still building up their surge even on top of their board, breaking it just in time, but Kasane found survival there. Still, Kasane, it wasn't enough. We're both tied here. Kasane deciding to, I assume, oh, trying to get that float in. But TWILY stacking clean on their board. Fortunately, the Garbage RNG wasn't friendly for them, but still, not too much to deal with. This all spins just helped them entirely. Kasane now on the back-to-back deficit, being pressured by TWILY here, and unfortunately couldn't find a way out in time. That's stopped out. So he's starting off, both sides starting off with TKI, but moving with different route. Oh, TWILY decided to pressure early there. Broke their surge as well, but Kasane find the survival, find the downstart. Still, Kasane building up this weird 7-2 stacking. Decided to build that donation on top of a triple, I assume, but yeah. Clean that cheese a little bit from TWILY's side, but still finding a relatively clean stack. Oh, TWILY finding that Yoshihiro, I assume, but yeah, this is neck and neck. Kasane mostly on the offensive side, but more than often being pushed onto the top of their board, being put in this really bad stack, a self-made bad stacking even. And yeah, this is I say that pushed out again. 6-4. TWILY finding more more over 1 APP rounds here, being relatively clean, relatively really well. Kasane deciding to grid a little on that back-to-back. Oh, found it, found the kill there. The great payoff. 6-5. Both player deciding to open with LSD, not LSD, TKI, but Kasane found the Imperial Cross continuation. Got the early game pressure there. TWILY deciding to take that Z-spin triple into a little bit of downstack, sending a few cheese, not just a few, but a lot of cheese over to Kasane's side. Kasane got that quad out, and even now had a donation at right back to the bottom of their board. TWILY's just going really cautious here, trying to make sure not to overcommit to their stack, to their attacks. Trying to find the right time to attack. And Kasane being in this 1-8 position, moving into 6-3. Trying to ice spin it down there, but deciding to just down stack. And TWILY having the pressure there. It was a really clean search break. Both sides open with TKI. Still, Sunny deciding to upstack a little more. Oh, found that small LST stack, but found himself pushed up here, but oh, that misdrop just killed. Oh, that was unfortunate. Sunny misdropping the PCO there, but still relatively clean. TWILY's not oversending this early, but as I say that, immediately build up their surge and even sending Kasane up to their board. TWILY deciding to break surge there. Got that Z spin, overhangless Z spin in. Kasane building on this 7-2, I assume. Trying to pressure TWILY. TWILY got that TST in and stacking cleanly on top of their well. Kasane sent out their pressure, but it's only giving more munitions over to TWILY's side. But still, Kasane finds the downstack there. Back clean on their board. Still, TWILY is not losing out in terms of pressure. Kasane built up a donation there. Fortunately, the IPs came out too late. Still relatively clean. Into 7-2 stack. Oh, misdropping that T, having to break surge early there. But still finding a clean way out. Fortunate, but yeah, still finding a few TSDs out there. Still, TWILY have the down stack. TWILY still have the survival. Sunny's looking for pressure, looking to kill here, but fortunately they're not finding it quite yet. Got that ice spin in. TWILY sent a lot immediately. Still relatively clean on TWILY's side here, and Kasane only stacking faster, trying to catch TWILY off guard. Got a little bit of donations in, but have to downstack through all this cheese. Fortunately, couldn't downstack it in time. Sunny opens with PCO, and TWILY found an SDPC but didn't, just timed it, trying to like find a clean way out. Got a few all spins in. And it's still clean. Found the pressure there. It was a really clean sequence. Well, Kasane found an answer to this. Match point on TWILY's side. Deciding to just play fast here. Kasane unfortunately couldn't find an answer to this. And the T misdrop was really painful on their side as well. It's unfortunate. Kasane pushed out of the pushed out of the bracket. Next up on the list we have Flying Diarrhea versus Kevin.